Alright, y'all. Well, late in the morning, I'm going to fix us some rotel for dinner. But I'll show you guys what we got real quick. 2 bags of Doritos. So we got those just to have for a couple days. I'm going to make enough for 2 days. So we got 2 bags of those. Let's see what else we got. My creamer for my coffee. I'm so excited. We got some cheese to go with it. Also some lettuce. I'm gonna kind of make like a taco bowl. So we got that, and then some sour cream. I got my taco seasoning, hopefully. And then the last thing for the rotel is the salsa con queso. And then I should have, there's a receipt, a jar of tomatoes in the cab. But that's it. Go ahead and get this stuff put away and started. And then they got one of the fudge cake. Looks like it's already been opened. They was trying to get some. But yeah, that's everything that we got. So alright, we're going to be filling up these containers with the cereal. Now these are the clean dishes. I'm going to take and get these put up where they need to go. So now all of these dishes are going to be put up. They're nice and clean. So we're going to start with the top first. Alright, we got those done. Alright, I have my dishwasher, so I'm going to be using it fully. I go ahead and add these dishes that was in the sink. in here. Alright, let's go ahead and get these few dishes done. Start with my toilet first. Just wanted to let you guys know this was a maybe about 15-minute video, but I went ahead and added more to it. I started doing my nighttime kitchen clean with me on Tuesday night, and it ended up being for Wednesday night as well, and that is because we went grocery shopping and things was just a full-blown mess in my kitchen. So y'all will see me as of right now in this point of the video. This is Tuesday night, and then I add in some more clips and parts of the video for Wednesday. So I hope you don't mind, but it's still nighttime cleaning on both nights, but I just felt like it needed to be just a little bit longer, just in case you guys are doing some cleaning. I'm going to try to get my videos at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes. I feel like that will help my channel out in the long run. I do, you know, sometimes go from 10 to 15 minute videos, but for this year I'm gonna try to have them at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes. Most of them, not all of them, because I know a lot of you guys like the, you know, variations of how my videos have been going. So I'm gonna try to keep everything basically almost the same on my channel. I don't want to change it up too much. I just want you guys to enjoy. So if you are cleaning, whether it's nighttime or daytime, I hope that you are getting some little bit of motivational inspiration, and thank you guys once again for watching. So let's get back into the video.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed.
Alright, I have one more thing in my kitchen that I want to do. There is a cabinet up underneath there. I think I've done it maybe a couple times. Declutter that and throw some things away that don't serve a purpose anymore. I have extra like contact paper pieces here and there, and just you know, things that don't need to be up underneath that cabinet. I want to designate and use that cabinet for more storage for like my pots and pans instead of keeping them up underneath the stove. So just see what I'm going to be throwing away or putting away somewhere else. Most likely throw it away, because if you take declutter from one area and put it to the next, it's still a same mess. So I'm going to try to declutter and throw it away like I said. And then the pots and pans from up underneath my stove, it's clean and everything. I just feel like they need to be in a cabinet. That cabinet is nice. Wipe it down, of course, inside when I'm finished cleaning it out. And then put those up underneath there. That way this cabinet right here in front of me doesn't have to have everything kind of bunched in there and getting lost just a little bit. So we're going to work on that, and basically that's going to be it for my kitchen. Not really too much. I just like to keep my home straight, tidy, organized, and clean. That is a mental reflect, and it helps me to know exactly where everything is, just in case we're out of products or out of whatever in my kitchen. I'll know to go to the store, hopefully to remember to pick everything up. I remember to get vinegar. I just still haven't went and got it yet. Hopefully I'll remember today. But anyways, let's go ahead and do that and then call this little vlog for my kitchen clean with me done. I might actually, before I do close the vlog out, is to sweep the floor. So it is 6:27 a.m. It's a little bit too early, but I'll probably just sweep it with my broom. All right, we just got so much stuff in here. I had to wait till it got daylight, so just gonna be grabbing things like this is extra. We don't need this. I am gonna keep this and put this in my closet though. That's an extra bag we could use, just like this one. This was a birthday bag. So when they're in good shape and stuff like that. Now this is my extra small piece for my cabinets, and honestly, I'm not gonna keep it because it's not big enough to really do anything. So that'll be trashed. We have this gift bag that I got from Amazon. I might fold that up and keep that. There's another birthday bag. Let me see. These go to my closet. There's a Brahms bag. And a lot of these bags, you don't want to keep a whole bunch, you know, in your stuff. So I'm going to toss this one out. Here is a birthday banner that I am going to keep. I do reuse them, and that's one thing I want to do when I go to Dollar Tree, is to stock up on like birthday items, because they're inexpensive. And then, you know, when someone's birthday comes around, friend, family, whatever, you'll have extra. This is for in the shower, so I'm going to put this in my drawer. It's like the adhesive stick thing. And this is trash. Actually, a lot of this stuff is trash. This was right here, was for my daughter's birthday that she did. It's stuck to stuff, so that's why it's not good to just throw things. Christmas lights do not go in here. Basically, to be honest, all this stuff, since this is halfway gone, I'm just going to toss all of the old contact paper. So that's going to be tossed in the trash. This was for Thanksgiving. Never used it. I can clean it off and then put it up underneath the other part of the cabinet. Small projects like this, I'm going to just toss this. This is really old. Really makes a difference. This is my little decluttering series. It's not big, like a lot, but it matters. All this stuff right now I'm taking out is going in the trash, except for this. There's nothing wrong with this. This is going to go in my craft area. And we got some more Christmas lights, y'all. And they've been in there for a while. We got all kind of stuff on them. This is my dryer ball. And a few more things. Alright. I'll sort everything out. Now I'm going to get my rag and start wiping everything out. Really good. I love these cabinets because there was nothing wrong with them. They're in good shape. I want to keep them like that. So, but did you just see the unnecessary stuff that was in here that was taking up space that could be used for something more important and better? So nice and clean. And let that dry out for a few minutes, and we're going to transfer my pots and pans into here. Alright, I am sitting here. It's like a sty or something on my eye. I don't know what happened. But anyways, wash my face this morning. Seen that. So here's the bronze bag. We're going to just use this for trash. I honestly don't use these. I bought 2 of them. I've never used them, and I just feel like that they wouldn't work. So I'm going to toss that. All this stuff gonna go in the trash. I'm so happy. Basically, because I don't have too many drawers. This one's cleaned out. I have my larger plant pots in there with my soil. So, and Jasper's medicine and OJ's medicine and stuff in my other Lazy Susie turn cabinet situation. So I'm not going to mess with anything like that. So this is clean. There's nothing up underneath the sink. I just keep the little wire around there so the cats won't get up there messing with stuff. And then over here, you guys know, on this side where my Lazy Susie is, I have all my laundry soap, bleach, and all that stuff. And then the small cabinet just has a few little small grocery bags in there, and that's it. I try not to have too many things that's going to be cluttered in here in my kitchen. So that's going to go in the trash. Just basically everything that I took out, I'm just tossing it because I can't use it anymore. And I'm telling you, most of these things have been down there for months. It just feels so good to get this stuff decluttered, y'all. It's not a big apartment, but it's big enough. And then you have, you know, areas where you can cram things if you truly need it to. And that's what messes you up when you're doing stuff like that. So I did not want to throw this away, but I think, no, I don't have to. Just this. A lot of cat hairs. What happened? That scared me, y'all. The cat still knocked down something in there in the hallway. Patches. Here he comes right now. So it's untangled enough. The bag is halfway full, which is a good thing. So I'm keeping this. Of course, the Christmas lights, I'm pretty sure they work. I just don't know why I put them up underneath there. So all of these are going to go basically in the same area. I'm going to put them in my closet. I'm keeping this as well. This is like a hard plastic. I could wash this, you know, by hand and put it up underneath this cabinet where all my glass dishware and stuff is. So actually, I'm just going to slide that in the sink. We have this birthday bag. This is a cute bag, but to be honest, I don't want to keep it. So I'm going to toss that. So we just have 1, 2, 3 extra bags. This is trash. And then we have just this. So not a lot of stuff to put away, which is a good thing. 4 things right here and these 3 bags. So what I'm going to do is put all of this in one of these bags. That way it takes up less room. I can get everything in here. There we go. Now see, I have just one bag that I'm going to stick in my living room closet. And this is trash, and I'm going to put over there in this trash bags. but this is going over there by the trash can, and that is it. So let me get up, get my pots and pans out, and transfer them into here, y'all. This is the day of me going shopping. I just wanted to add some more to my kitchen nighttime clean with me, and it's a little bit after 6 o'clock. We got our breakfast pizza in the oven for dinner. All of these cups right here I just took out of my dishwasher, and they are going to go in the top cabinet, so I'm going to put those up. The donuts that we got are put in that container. My skillet is right here. I am about to put the pans up underneath this cabinet. You guys seen when I just cleaned this earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and get those put there, and most likely put that skillet there as well. These are clean silverware, so I'm going to put these in my drawer. And yeah, just get some things done around my kitchen, and that will complete this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, some of them I'm going to put up here, some I'm going to put these two are going to go on my coffee mug over here. So I'm going to leave those out. And then I just have one more that I'm going to put up here. So, got that done. I didn't realize I have a lot of coffee cups, and I don't want to declutter any of them because I love them. Actually, I'm going to put this back over here, and my little plant cup I'm going to put right here. I did get some more cups, so when those are cleaned and washed, I'll have to organize this cabinet once again, because this is where my dishes are that I use seasonal. I do that for my dishes. You guys probably can tell, but I try to at least. So, but for now, we're done in here. Everything is done in this cabinet. I've got my bread up there. I'm going to go ahead and add this cup real quick, and then we can put the silverware up. Alright, so I have to put this back in the dishwasher. But let's get all these put up. The straws I'm going to put in this dish rack only because they're not dry. I don't know what happened with that. They are not dry. I kind of need to straighten up this drawer. That's where I keep all my sponges. This is the cord for my skillet, which I'm going to have to put in the skillet until I use it, so I can keep it and I know exactly where it's at. Okay. That's good enough, y'all. So now I'm going to put this back in the dish rack, and let's continue with cleaning. I thought I was finished in my kitchen, but I'm not. Here, I got my paper towels. I'm going to put one up there, the other two in the pantry. Alright, this shelf right here, I think I'm going to start putting my paper towels and all that good stuff, stock up on there, and put napkins and paper towels and extra paper cups too. So that shelf will work out fine for that stuff right there. Then I'm going to put these cups over here. There. That's where my extra coffee cups are, just in case I run out. Alright, let's get my seasoning put here. This goes up on this shelf. We got some new onion powder and some garlic powder, and then my parsley. I'm going to just put it up here on the second shelf, and that's it. So we're going to move this. I'm going to be using my adobo for my fruit, and I think that's such a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that a long time ago. But I'm going to get it cleaned out real good and put some paper towels at the bottom, and that's where I'm going to store my apples, bananas, and my oranges. I keep this here because usually I'm actually going to put it right here since this area is clean. That's where I keep my electric skillet. Because when I cook on the counter, I don't want it to burn my new contact paper. So this is how I usually set it right here because I'm using my little area over there for Valentine's Day. But when the holidays is over with, I'll move it back over there. All right, you guys, this is what I came up with. So I got the rest of my pans that was up underneath the stove. I think they look good right here. I put that placemat just so, you know, it just looks better. And then up here on this shelf, that's where my skillet will go when I'm not using it. I'm going to be using it tonight, but yeah, it'll go up there. So we are completely finished with my kitchen. The last thing I'm going to do to show you guys before I end this vlog is to style my fruit and everything in the dough bowl. So let's go ahead and close this and start with that. All right, y'all, cleaned out my dough bowl real good, but I am going to layer it with some paper towels because sometimes fruits, you know, depends on how long they sit in there. Another one. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Just doing things, getting things done around my home. All right, so that's good enough. We are going to start with the pink lady apples. Got these from Walmart. I'm gonna kind of try to style it, y'all. So let's see what we can do. We got one little banana. We'll just try to see what we can do. Some mandarins. I think I should have did this a long time ago, but that's why it's good when you go through things in your home and start decluttering and really focusing on what's important. Because I love my dough bowl. I got this at Walmart. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. The one that's been here for quite some time. And if you didn't know, that's where I got it from. But having one of these, this is a game changer. I cannot wait until I'm able to get a bigger living room table or like a kitchen table so I can really style my table. But I'm thankful and grateful for what I have now, and that's just how it's going to be. Really didn't come up with nothing. I just placed them and they actually all fit, so that's wonderful. Sometimes I put my fruit in the refrigerator, but then it just seems like since my refrigerator is kind of messed up, it gets too cold and the fruit be going bad too fast. So I'm gonna just leave them out because it's winter time and I think that my house is cool enough. So look at that, y'all. That is so cute. Let me turn it around and show y'all, and we are going to end this video. All right, y'all, here it is. It's a good idea. So if you do have one or something similar, it's great to have that. And turn y'all around and show y'all real quick what this side looks like. Then we are going to turn around here. All the dishes are done, completely finished. That's my water. And then we got my stuff right here. So the kitchen is complete. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.